Hey, comic lovers, EMoney and the old man back with you again for another episode of Loki. We're watching episode 2 today. So, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, turn on your notifications, give us a thumbs up, and also leave us a comment. We'd like to hear from you guys, especially for these reaction videos. Alright, so last week we see Loki is imprisoned by the TVA, the Time Variance Authority. He gets a bit of a kind of a summary of what the TVA is all about and what they do, and also, you know, what it is that they're doing in regards to Loki. There is another Loki out there who is causing all kinds of, well, more than mischief, really. I mean, he's killing TVA members and causing variances in the timeline.
Let's see, Loki causing chaos.
Mm-hmm.
How could that happen?
Yeah. All right, so this is the part where I share your comments about last week's episode and your fan theories. Now, I said that they were at least implying that Mephisto was involved because of the picture they showed in the church, what the kid pointed to.
Mephisto is the most popular guest star on any of these shows that never shows up.
Yeah. Okay, so I will admit that the theories about Mephisto in WandaVision were, you know, probably far-fetched, right? And I said Mephisto last week, and you guys in the comments, you jumped down my throat saying, like, no, it's not Mephisto, you stupid, it's Loki.
The only reason you think it's Mephisto is because of that stained glass window.
Yeah, I'm going to get to that. Like, you know, everyone said it was Loki because, you know, sometimes he wears horns with his Asgard armor and all that.
And I miss them horns.
Yeah, like, you know, right here.
Yeah, they need to bring it back.
Yeah, and you guys were saying I was stupid for saying it was Mephisto. Look, somebody who, you know, made the show, the writers, the director, somebody put that painting in the scene, and they wanted us to think it was Mephisto. Okay, they planned that. Don't tell me that that's just, you know, my imagination or accident. They wanted us to think that, okay?
Well, I think it's a red herring. I think it's just a...
Probably so, but that doesn't mean they didn't want us having this discussion.
If we ever see Mephisto, I think it's going to be on the silver screen.
Okay. All right, so that's just my 2 cents. Maybe it's not going to be Mephisto, but I am saying they wanted us to think that. All right, so here's some viewer comments. All right, this first one is from Autotuna, and they say, no Mephisto. You literally show a pic of Mephisto with no horns. I put up a picture of Mephisto earlier. I mean, Mephisto can look however he wants, okay? Anyways, Loki's helmet has horns. He doesn't need a disguise. In fact, in Norse mythology, Loki plays the role of the devil. We don't need 2 devils. Marvel never teased Mephisto. That's a lie. It was all fan theory, so no, you're not being misled in any way. The picture was a mislead, okay? That's my 2 cents. The way the show is set up, this is probably what happens. Loki finds a nexus in the past, he exits the timeline, and it's intercepted by the TVA for the first time. With his sacred timeline counterpart continues on, while his sacred timeline counterpart continues on, unaware. The Loki in custody by the TVA manages to escape and is now in a revenge spree. Okay, so there's one theory. The Loki that's on the run is a, from an alternate timeline or from a future timeline, something like that.
Well, that Loki being on the run, I don't know about that. Looks like he's stalking them.
Yeah. All right, so there's Autotuna. Like I said, WandaVision, maybe, you know, that was just conjecture, but that was a mislead, okay? Anyways, Dwayne Morris says, so in the Marvel Universe, there is no God, just 3 aliens controlling time.
Now, but in the comics, they have mentioned a supreme being that is above all others. It's only been mentioned a couple of times, though.
Okay. That means there's no such thing as free will. All of this has to lead up to the Doctor Strange movie, The Multiverse of Madness. So I predict that these aliens are not all powerful or the good guys, and will be defeated and lose control of the timelines, which will lead up to the multiverse of madness.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds reasonable.
Well,
because
I'm not buying the three lizard guys being what the TVA thinks they are.
Right.
I'm not buying that at all.
So, I mean, in that video that they show Loki, he's, they talk about the multiverse, and now there's only one timeline. So, in order for us to get from where we are now to the multiverse of madness, some shit's got to happen, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So,
a show about Loki.
yeah,
How could shit happen?
pretty sure it would all start here. All right, and finally, a short comment by Manuel Aguilar. First time watching. Like the old man, I don't know about the other guy.
Thank you.
Well, screw you, Manuel.
Hey, guys got taste. What can I say?
All right, so that's our comments, and feel free to leave a comment yourself after we watch this second episode.
And I take all compliments.
Yeah. All right, so we ready to get going?
EMoney. For the love of Loki, push the damn button.
Okay. Okay.
Guy in the t-shirt. If you're going to be at a Renaissance fair, you should dress the part.
I went to a Renaissance fair once. I didn't dress up, but
To be honest, I wouldn't either. But hey. Okay.
yep. So possession thing or enchantment.
Is it just me, or do a lot of the TVA agents look like they're not old enough to drive a car?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it could be just be my personal advanced age. I don't know.
Put it on.
So a lot of time has passed, obviously,
Yeah, they got him in a shirt and tie.
right?
Yeah. Smart.
Telling you, I missed the
Because
horns.
the team went dark shortly after they jumped into the 1985 brand of Loki remains unknown.
They're the lesser kind, to be clear.
Let me see the back of that jacket.
How many kinds of Lokis are there?
And no two are alike. Slight differences in appearances, or
Ooh.
not so slight. Different
Hulk Loki.
powers, although powers generally include
He wishes.
shape-shifting, illusion, projection, and my
Duplication
favorite.
casting. They're the two completely different powers, actually.
How?
Illusion projection involves depicting a detailed image from outside oneself, which is perceptible in the external world. Whereas duplication casting entails recreating an exact facsimile of one's own body in its present circumstance, which acts as a true holographic mirror of its molecular structure.
Okay, fine line, but I see it.
You already knew that.
Okay.
Take a breath. Noted.
An audience with a timekeeper is on the table. Keep that focus.
And what does he hope to accomplish with an audience with the timekeeper?
I mean, does he want to try and kill him? Take over?
Signature located now.
Nexus events destabilize the time flow. This branch is still changing and growing, so you gotta show up in real time. Did you watch any of the training videos?
Come on,
you were
Loki.
supposed to?
Time Travel
Funny
101.
like it's standard, your TVA propaganda is exhausting. I'm a servant of the sacred timeline, and knowing what I now know about its
Sure you are.
tactics, I can deliver you the variant. And I'll need to speak to the timekeepers at once. They're in graver danger than we realized.
You're talking at your ass.
Come on. Come on,
He's
Mobius.
lying. Just
There
play
you
the
go.
game. There's no one out there.
Reset the time.
Overplayed it, Loki.
And how are the old timekeepers?
How do you think?
I mean, do you actually talk to the timekeepers?
Thankfully. Oh, I shouldn't say that. That one looks like he's got.
I've never seen him so
Or is it one of those things like
cough.
So do I.
she just tells everybody
It's the last chance
what
you're gonna get.
Yeah.
she thinks is right and says the timekeeper told her to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like what they did on Snowpiercer for a long time.
Okay. I was thinking the Angels and Supernatural, the first
Oh.
couple seasons.
Saying that God commanded it
Yeah.
when God had been
Like, they haven't been talking to God for centuries.
Let's
Yeah.
keep on the side.
Could be.
Eyes on the road.
No. How dare you?
You're probably wondering what happened out on the mission. Okay, expect the
Oh,
expected.
shut up.
See, half the fun of being a trickster is knowing everyone knows you're a trickster, and then many of your tricks can come from exploiting the fact that you know that they know. You know.
Okay, just shut up, please. What happened to the guy I met on the elevator who didn't like to talk? Remember him?
Okay, why are you in there sticking your neck out for me?
I'll give you two options, and you can believe whichever one you want. A, because I see a scared little boy shivering in the cold, and you kind of feel bad for that ice runt. Or B, I just want to catch this guy, and I'll tell you whatever I need to tell you.
Or both A and B.
Yeah.
Those are classified.
At the end of time.
Those are
Nope.
classified.
Okay, what files can I
Yeah.
have?
Mm-mm. Probably not a lot. And it's probably all redacted.
I was going to say the ones that are already on his desk.
Oh, his own case file? Oh. Yeah, he hadn't shown you that one yet, had he?
Salad.
I could go down to Asgard before Ragnarok causes its complete destruction, and I could do anything I wanted. I could, let's say, push the Hulk off the rainbow.
Yeah, I don't think you could do that.
There he goes.
The salt's Hulk.
And I could also set fire to the palace.
No, just stop. Don't set fire to the palace.
Surtur will destroy Asgard no matter what I do.
No, don't do.
I get it.
The
So
apocalypse.
it's like in the Sound of Thunder. The
Ragnarok.
T-Rex is already going to die in the tar pit, so it doesn't matter if the time tourists shoot him.
Oh, all right.
Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Sure.
There it is.
Well, here's a fun theory. You lure me out into the field and then you stab me in the back. And that's a theory I don't want to test.
I never stab anyone in the back.
That's a triple rank form of betrayal. Okay, I've studied
It's like your
every
thing.
moment of your entire life. You've literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times.
Oh, Pompeii. I think the doctor's around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in a storm. Very small disturbances.
Very small.
Can you make bird noises?
No, I mean, you don't have a whole lot of time, right?
Bird noises like someone pushing.
Depends on how early they showed up.
Loki!
That magazine.
Yeah, the one on jet skis.
Yes. Why do you have that?
Because they're awesome. You're kind of dumb and everything.
Kind of had like a
ruined eventually.
sky jet ski in Avengers.
In the early 1990s, for a brief, shiny.
You ever been on one?
No. I think a TVA agent showing up on a jet ski on the sacred timeline, that would create a branch for sure.
It'll be fun though.
Yeah. It'd be really fun.
Don't have holodecks around here?
So why read about them?
Just
But no one bad is ever truly bad. And no one good is ever truly good.
Sure you like to believe that.
What's that?
candy. You have candy on Asgard?
Grapes, nuts.
Oh,
You're so better.
right?
Okay, Louis was
Sad.
unfold regionally on Earth from 2047 to 20. Just in case.
What is that?
So Luke is
His
not.
knives.
Oh,
He didn't get to keep them.
Gather round for a briefing.
Rock's heart is a vast.
I thought he could just make
common to the
those.
era. It consists of a series
Kinda
of
like Hella.
sprawling sections, including a large warehouse. TVA and litigate with Renslayer, but right
We're
now.
here. We're not going back. The variant is
No,
here.
it's fine. It's fine. You can trust me. I
What-
understand.
that's when I trust you the least.
So I will.
Why is it the people you can't trust are always saying, trust me?
I don't know. I feel like they'd be using something different than, old-fashioned security cameras in 2015. Oh, they faked me out. Thought for sure he was just a dude.
Is he dead?
No, they usually survive.
Me, I presume.
Please. If anyone's anyone, you're me.
Uh-huh.
How nice to meet you. I'm going to overthrow the timekeepers.
Makes it sound so easy.
All right.
Cards on the table. I could use a qualified lieutenant.
Like you would trust another
I
you.
assume you mean me. That's your plan. Lure us all here so you could blow the place up.
What would be the point of that? They still have Roombas in 2050?
Come on. Stop hiding.
Come on, Loki, you fought bigger than this.
What do you want from me? What is this about?
I don't remember them saying that they wanted you.
Brace yourself, Loki.
No!
This isn't about you.
Okay.
They were right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you know, obviously not Mephisto.
No, I mean, it could still be Mephisto,
I mean, technically it could be, but
but
no longer. Yeah. So she's sending them to the TVA, or throughout time, maybe. All right, so presumably we have the reveal of the variant Loki, a female version of Loki, which is what a lot of you suggested in the comments. I didn't mention it on those, but a lot of you guys did say that in the comments section. And, you know, a bit of a surprise. I mean, I think there was a female version in the comic books, right?
yeah, I don't think I read that, but yeah.
Yeah. And it's sort of Loki, you know, trying to get one up on Thor before Thor Love and Thunder, you know, with a female Thor.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. I mean, they did the same thing in Doctor Who, where the Master became a woman before the Doctor became a woman. So, all right. So we have that. So, not Mephisto, even though, I mean, technically it could still be
Sure.
Mephisto in disguise.
Mephisto could be
but
anybody.
I'm no longer really leaning towards that possibility. I think it's, you know, it's just a female Loki. All right, so, and you see our Loki going chasing after her, and I'm not exactly sure what she did with the time bombs.
She messed some stuff up.
I mean, I figured she was going to destroy the TVA with those, but I don't know. Obviously, time is all screwed up right now, but I mean, one possibility is it's just a way to thin the resources of the TVA to do whatever she's really planning on doing.
I mean, you realize that now they can change anything in the MCU.
Sure.
All the movies could become irrelevant, and
Mm-hmm.
Cap could be young again. Just anything could change now.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically, you know, crisis, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what do you think comes next? What does Loki have in store for us? Let us know about it in the comment section. All right, so looking forward to next week. Also, don't forget to check out all the cool stuff going on the channel. We have back issues with EMoney and the Old Man. We talk about comic books and give our reviews for things that came out last week and preview what's coming up in the next week.
Come on, face it. That show is about Thor, the Dog of Thunder.
Yeah, it's about Thor the dog. Also, we have I have a new show that comes out every Friday called Tales from the Set. It's about the world of film and television production and stories from the crew members who live them. And I got a few of my own stories, but it's mostly told by other crew members. You know, written by them, told by me. But you know, it's a lot of fun stories and really interesting stuff. So be sure to check that out every Friday, and stay tuned for more reaction videos. All right, so I think that just about does it. We'll see you guys next time. Excelsior.
True believers, did they just toast the whole MCU universe?